Today's topic is where should your eyebrows begin and end when it comes to having them tattooed. Now, there are fashion things going on at the moment whereby eyebrows are being brought more closely into the center of the forehead here. It reminds me very much of this. And also where the eyebrows end, and that is not a good look either. So these things are fashion brows, and fashion brows are great, but they only last for 3 months. Do you want an eyebrow that's tattooed practically in towards the bridge of your nose forever? Because even though people use the word that our work is semi-permanent, it's called semi-permanent because it fades and it needs an annual colour boost, but it's tattoo. It's there forever. And I can see in time that people will be coming for removal. So as it is, we use quite a few tools to actually map out the eyebrows, but we rarely talk about where the eyebrow is meant to start. So the shape is important, but we need to know where, and you also need to know where to actually measure out where the eyebrow is supposed to start. Now I use this tool here to help us to decide where an eyebrow is supposed to start. And it's usually from the line going through your tear duct, and this is the start point here. So I'm using my other hand now. But once the start point is determined, that will actually show us where the arch is supposed to be. Then we turn this around then, and it actually intimates to us where the tail is supposed to be. And then we do a further measurement to make sure that both eyebrows are the same length. So we all know that person who has eyebrows that are either too close together or worse, too far apart. And if they're too far apart, it makes your face look as if you're wide. I got those photographs from the internet, by the way. But there is a certain cohort of people who I see them when I'm out walking, whereby their eyebrows are too close to the bridge of the nose, or they're starting too late, and it distorts your face shape. So believe you me that the whole facial morphology, which I measure on my iPad here, is a science all by itself. So whatever about the shape is fine, but there's no point in the shape starting here and bringing it out as far as your temple. So it all has to be in balance. And my advice to you is keep the fashion brows for fashion times. And when you're dealing with a tattoo, do seek out somebody who is going to take your best interests at heart, and that they're not lining themselves up for you to have a removal down the line. So our advice is to use your pencil for your fashion brows, but when it comes to getting the tattoo, always go for the shape that suits your face shape and that is in line with your facial morphology. It's a science all by itself. So you don't want to look like this person and have it permanently tattooed on your face, and in 3 years' time or 2 years' time or 3 months' time that you'll be looking to have it removed because the fashion has changed. And if eyebrows are, too spaced out further away from the bridge of your nose, it's not usually anybody's fault. Sometimes it's just the way that you've been born, and that you could have a poor quality head of brow. And we can sort that out. Now, sometimes people would message me and say, listen, is there any way you could just put some hair strokes at the start of each brow? I like the rest of the brow. And I used to do that one time, but there was always a demarcation line between the tattoo and the real hair. So it's better to have the full brow done. So I hope that helps. Right, I gotta get to work.